Hi folks, how we doing? Well, well, it's crystal clear how I feel. I'm so deflated. I'm absolutely deflated. I'm raging. I'm absolutely raging with that performance. I don't know where to start from. I really don't, because everything was wrong. Forget my blinds not being put down right. Forget that. That's the least of my problems. I'm done. I've been getting a lot of stick since I've started this channel, but I don't like Bruno, I don't like the manager, I don't like this and I don't like that. A lot of my hate, and it's not a hate. I have no hate towards any player, no manager, no nothing. I'm just calling out how it is. Now, if that makes me a hater, if it makes me a bitter, if it makes me not a Man United fan, then that's your opinion, and you're entitled to that. But one thing I am and I always have been, I've supported Man United for a majority of my life. And this is the worst I've seen United. This is worse than the Big Ron days. And I never used to follow them as much. Okay, I was a child then. I was an infant when Big Ron was the manager. And not only that, I've got an even bigger excuse for that as well. I lived in Scotland and we never had any Man United games on. We used to get Sports Scene instead of Match of the Day, so we never got to watch English football. And we used to get the odd FA Cup final game or whatever, Man United 1985. I watched that final. In fair, I wasn't a United fan at that time, but I still watched that final. I still remember, like I mentioned before, they won 1-0. Norman Whiteside scored. Kevin Moran was the first player. Was he the first United player? Was the first player sent off in an FA Cup final? It was one or the other anyway. That's the fact that, and it's always stuck with me. And that was in 1985. Fergie came to 86 and I followed Fergie ever since. Just Fergie being Scottish and he was coming to an English team. So why not? But since Sir Alex has departed, this, apart from a 2-year spell where Jose Mourinho was doing really well at United, well, better than expected to be fair. He got his Champions League football 2 years in a row. Can't ask for more than that. He's the only manager that's done it 2 years in a row, if I'm right, because Ollie never done it 2 years in a row. Ten Hag didn't Ten Hag do it 2 years in a row? I don't think he did. Ten Hag didn't do it 2 years in a row. He absolutely did not. This guy's never going to do it. Our current manager's never going to do it. So if you're going to go on that, not getting Champions League football and the manager gets sacked, because that's what happened to David Moyes. And David Moyes has proved that he's a good manager. He's a better manager than our current manager. Now, it takes me back to that miserable day after Everton thumped us 4-0 when we away at Goodison Park, where he got sacked after it, or 3-0, whatever it was. David Moyes got sacked after it. And do you know what the worst of it was? They sacked the wrong guy. They should have sacked Tin Ed Woodward, because he was the cancer of the club, not David Moyes. David Moyes couldn't do a lot wrong in the 10 months. You got to remember, he was filling Sir Alex's boots. Now, these are big boots to fill, and no one's filled them up till now. And when Sir Alex went to Pep Guardiola, come to see me about the job, he said no. He sidestepped it. Did he sidestep it because of big boots to fill? No, he sidestepped it because of the circus that was going on behind it. And the case in point to that is Jurgen Klopp sidestepped it as well and went on took a Liverpool. He went to Liverpool, and Liverpool were in disarray at the time. And look at what he did there. That's because they didn't have a tin head. Now, honestly, if I could see a tin head right now, if I seen that tin head right now, I'd go next door, get their pellet gun, put a tin on his head, and try flipping shooting it. That's how annoyed I am with him, because he's the reason we are where we are. He's wasted billions of pounds on stupid players like the Sanchos, like the Casemiros. Now, I'm not having it. Casemiro should never be at United. And Ten Hag never asked for Casemiro. He asked for Frankie de Jong. Now I've sidestepped quite a big mark today. because the show should be on about United, but I'm going to come back to United and Everton in a minute, but this is the root cause of our problems and where our problems have started from. Ten Hag said to me, go and get me Frankie de Jong. Tinhead and his flipping boyfriend, John Murtagh, went to Spain, had a holiday. Why? Freddie de Jong told them I'm never going to come. So why are they flirting with Barcelona saying, please feed me a bone? If Tinhead was a decent CEO, whatever his position was, he would have phoned Eric Ten Hag and said, look, I can't get you this, but there's an opportunity that Casemiro might join. Bear in mind, we bought him in big money. I think he was like 60 million. Now, I'm sure if he had spoken to Ten Hag would have said to him, forget him, let's go and get Declan Rice for 80 million. Yeah, he's a bit dearer, but there's longevity. We could have got him for 80 million. Arsenal paid 100 for him 2-3 years later. And he's worth it. And he's absolutely worth it. And he's a player that was always wanted Man United. He walks into this team. He absolutely walks straight into this United team. He would improve it, not one-fold, two-fold, three-fold, tenfold minimum. God, have you seen how bad we are? We're a joke. We're an absolute joke. When I seen that team sheet, I was doing loads of errands. I've come in, I've checked the team sheet. Honest to God, I've checked the team sheet. I was so deflated at the team sheet. And I said then, I reckon we're going to go. I did my pre-match preview. I was so excited, expecting all the players to be fully fit, Sesko aside. I seen the team sheet and I went straight away, so we're losing this 2-0. And given towards last weekend, I said, I can see us winning this. This is the easiest 3 points. It's the most obvious 3 points we've ever had in a Premiership is Everton at home. Well, I got that wrong. Big time. As soon as I seen the team sheet, I was like, we're losing this today. And at 10 minutes, they got players sent off. I was like, here we go. But credit to Everton, credit to David Moyes, he made the changes. They absolutely schooled us with 10 players. Now that's credit to the manager and credit to the players who they stuck to the... Every time Everton broke, it looked like they were going to score. We had all the ball, but we never once looked like we were going to score. But before I go on, just the team formation. 6-1-3 at home. What can I say to that? Because there's going to be children watching this, so I can't really go off and absolutely lose my trolley like I want to. I absolutely want to blow a gasket here, but I can't. I just can't, because my children are going to watch this and I don't want them thinking, God, Dad's really swearing and it's off-putting for them. So I don't want to. I'm trying to hold them. I'm trying to reserve it. But I wish I could have 2 minutes with Ruben Amorim and he was right in front, because I'd tell him and I won't give him one hairdryer, I'd be getting 10 right at him, right in his face with all the spit and everything, because I'm absolutely raging. This manager, I don't care what... Right, okay, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, right? So I can respect that. 100% I can respect that. If I have a different opinion, then you have to respect my opinion as well. Now, my opinion is based on what I am seeing. I've not created this. It's not. Now, I've seen it. It's 1 year since Ruben Amorim's been manager of Man United. 1 whole year. And he's had money to burn. Not enough, but he's had enough. The players he's brought have not improved the team where we can see the benefit game in, game out. We're a year in, we don't know. We got rid of Ten Hag because we don't know what the system was, what's our football philosophy. We're now a year under a different manager, spent another 200 million, we're still not clear what's our football philosophy. We've got Dorgu and Dalot. I'm not picking on them, but these guys are not good football players. Both of them should not be at our club. Never mind one of them, both of them should not. They're not even good squad players. For heaven's sake, I'd be putting a kid in there rather than them two, because they bring nothing. The only thing they do, they are there to help the other team. They can't do it. They can't defend, can't tackle, can't attack, but they can run up and down. But they won't be leading the pack. They'll be behind the pack. So what use are they in the team? And they're playing every game. Every week one will come on for the other, and that's meant to be an improvement. I don't care which one of them two you look at, they're both diabolical. And they will never ever. Now, David Moyes would not have them in his team. Look at the players he had on his team. Look at the shift they put in. They knew what they needed to do. Our guys just look clueless, take an extra touch, take an extra pass, always do the wrong thing. When there's no one in the box, the ball comes in first time. When there's 10 people in the box, they take 50 touches outside and they let the team defend, and they'll say, right now we'll come and attack you, but we don't have a clue what we're doing, but we'll pass the ball to death, we'll tire the ball out, but we won't swing the ball in. You just run around like a headless chicken. What kind of football is that? This is clueless football. These players are not good enough. I can accept that. But it's down to the manager to put things right. And the one thing he cannot get away with, and he cannot escape the criticism, what's our style? What's our identity? I've not seen it. Now, if I've not seen it, okay, all right, okay, I'm wearing glasses. That's so I don't miss anything. I wear glasses so everything is crystal clear. I don't miss anything. So I'm covering every inch blade of grass. I've covered it. Nothing escapes me. So my opinion is based on what I'm watching. And now what I'm watching is, I'm going to start with the manager. I'm going to start with the team sheet. Like I said already, 6-1-3. What chance did we have? None. When they went down to 10 men, I was like, maybe. We only had one shot on target in the first half. One. And even then, that shot on target, that was the wrong option. Yeah, it was on target. But there was a better ball to be played. But Bruno doesn't play about the team. He's never played about the team. It's always about him. It's always about, look how shit the team is. Look how good I am. I'm carrying this team. The team's on my shoulder. He was at fault for the goal. Everything he did today was wrong. Everything he did today was wrong from start to finish. And yet he wears the captain's armband. He's not fit enough to wear that captain's armband. Yeah, okay. The only thing he's fit enough of is playing every week. But play every week, you'd be on the bench for me. You're a squad player at best. We are 10th in the league. Look, or whatever, God knows, we've probably dropped now. Look at our captain. He's one of the reasons we are there. His performance today, I'll do my player ratings in a minute. I'll skip these player ratings for the moment. Okay, I'm going to skip the player's performance. I'll go into it when I'm doing the player ratings. Manager. I am sick of the manager. I'm sick of the manager that he's always chicken football, coward football this guy plays. It's really annoying the life out of me. Why does he always attack the Stretford end in the first half? We've never, historically, we won the toss, we always go the other way. We always go Stretford end at the second half, always. And I knew at half-time we were going to get booed off, and we were going to get booed off at the end, which, to be fair, I got a phone call, so I didn't know if we got booed at the end. Most likely we did. And if we didn't, I'm booing you now, Amarin, and I hope you hear me. Boo! I want the millions and billions of United fans out there. Boo this manager. We need to get behind this manager to go. He will never ever cut it. We've got the wrong man at the job, and it's fine making a choice and making a decision. But what's not fine is accepting it and just plodding along with it, knowing that this is not the guy. We're just going to keep on making mistakes, rather than fix the problem by moving the guy and getting someone who will take the club forward. We must be the only... West Ham changed their manager. Thriving. Sean Dyche is at Nottingham Forest. Out the bottom three. They were bottom a couple of weeks ago till United went into town. They've won 2 and drawn 1 since. So if it's good enough for them, why can't it be good enough for us? Why can't it be good enough for United? Because it's good enough for everyone else. Why not us? Because we've got inept people at the top. The ownership is the biggest problem. They're the biggest problem. They're hiding behind this manager because he's a good talker, he's a media darling, so He's only media darling for a certain extent. Now, his luck is running out, and it's running out quicker than he knows it. These fans, we are loyal fans. We are absolute loyal. Liverpool fans wouldn't take this rubbish. No chance. Arsenal fans wouldn't take this rubbish. Chelsea fans definitely. Well, they've got their owners don't accept second best. If it's not working, they change. There's none of this sticking with. They just bust straight away and go next. And some might say that's not the right way to go, but look, they're sticking with their guy now. They're getting it right. They're getting it more right than we are. He's been a year at the job, and we're worse today than when he came. We are worse. The football is worse. Our goal difference after 12 games is 0. So, and that's playing with 6 people at the back. 6. No other team in the history of the Premiership, even the teams that are relegated, the worst team that got relegated with the least points, Derby, then play 6 in the back. We're Man United. We're Man United. I cannot get this through. I've been taking pelters from people that follow me on my platforms about I don't like Man United, I don't like the players, I don't like the manager. I have nothing against the manager. But the manager needs to step down because he's not good enough for this. He's not good enough for this club. This guy today proved it. He plays coward football. 6 at the back. They went to 10 men. We still played 6 at the back. 6. They had 1 flipping striker. We had 5 defenders when they had 1 striker. Jesus Christ, if that's not coward football, what is? We once had a manager that would would go out swinging at all cost. He would lose 5-1, but go out fighting. Rather than lose 1-0 and have 6 men at the back. Big difference in philosophy, and it's all about philosophy. Now the sooner I hope by default, somehow or another, this clip gets to Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson, I'm crying out for you. I'm screaming out for you. Please, please, please. Just come out and say we need change at the top. Because it'd be bye-bye Ineos and it'd be bye-bye Glazers. But please come out and save this club that you built from the bottom. This club that you built from the bottom and raised it to the top. These guys have crumbled it. It's on the floor. It's ashes. It's absolutely ashes. We are nothing. Your legacy has gone. Man United is on the floor. Thanks to the managers, every manager is worse than the one before. The only decent one we had was Jose Mourinho. Look how they treated him because he challenged the hierarchy. He was telling the truth. And he still says, for a manager like Jose Mourinho to come out and say his biggest achievement, and given what he'd won at that point, he said the biggest achievement to date for him, given that he'd taken 2 clubs that aren't in the Champions League for donkeys. And he said his biggest achievement was to take United to second behind this City team who were playing wild football. Sexy football. Now, I don't like it, but it was sexy football. You can't deny it. And Jose Mourinho made that and everyone lynched him. Pillared him from post to post. But what he said was spot on and I absolutely agree with him. He was the guy we should have. He said, get rid of Pogba, get rid of Martial. These guys will never ever cut it. They're not United players. He wanted Shaw. He was saying he was too soft, too brittle, breaks down too easily. Why didn't you listen to him? God, Jose Mourinho's time so long ago, I can't remember. It's almost 10 years ago. These players, Luke Shaw's still there now. He misses half a season every year, sometimes a season. Pogba went for nothing. Martial went for nothing. Had we listened to Jose Mourinho and bought the players he wanted, cashed in the players he wanted to move on, who knows where United would have been now. But something had to give. It was either Jose or Ed Woodward, and Ed Woodward won because he was the muppet and the puppet of the gnomes, i.e. our ownership. So it was just, we had the right man but wrong ownership. Now he wouldn't come back now. He would do a great job under our current manager, ownership, under our current new partnership, ownership, whatever you want to call it, because Ruben's not the guy. We have to get rid of this guy. We are not going to improve. We got linked to every player in the international break under the sun you can think of, from defender to striker to goalie to midfielders. And they're a lot of people are giving us stick. A lot of people are giving us stick that's saying that Well, we're just getting a lot of stick. We're just getting a lot of stick. So I can't even go on about it because we just need to get behind and get rid of these owners one way or another, because that will bring change with the manager. Please, Sir Alex, if you're watching, please, 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 just say these words. It's not even big words. It's 4 words. And please, I hope you're hearing me, Sir Alex. The 4 words are, they got to go. That's the words. They have to go. We need to get rid. The longer they're there, the problem, we will never ever rise again. Now, just like Sir Matt Busby was lucky enough that you were at the club, Sir Alex, and you brought the glory days back while he was still alive. No one's going to bring these glory days back, Sir Alex. No one. You need to make that change by calling this ownership out. You need to say, get them gone, and watch the fans turn on this ownership. They'll be gone. They will force them out. Like Liverpool did, like Chelsea did, like Arsenal almost got rid of the Cronkies. But since credit to Kroenke, he's put his hand in his pocket and he's turned that ship round. So we need to make it change there. Now, I am sick of this flipping non-Stretford end tacking. It's just, we're Man United. Yeah, it starts and ends there. Second half, this is our history. We have wingers. We've got now flipping wing backs that can't run, can't cross, can't beat a man, yet they're playing as wingers. What is going on? Sticking Ahmad at right wing back is criminal. You're killing the player. He should be playing number 10. But again, square holes, round pegs. Like that's going to fit. Our football is dire. It's dire to watch. It really is dire. Now, the fans that come from all over the globe to watch this turgid football week in, week out, something needs to be done. I'm done. I'm absolutely done watching this nonsense. I say this every time, but it hurts me, and it takes me back. It's hard not supporting the team. It really is. But we need change. We need change, not tomorrow. We need it now. The longer the change doesn't happen, the longer it's going to take. Like, I don't know if I mentioned it today. Man City knew they needed change last year. They had a bad start to the season. They bought 4 or 5 players in January, 4 or 5 players in the summer. They got a whole new team. They got a whole new team. They were transformed. They're ready to go. Look at them now. They're kicking ass. They're absolutely kicking it, and they're playing some good football. Yeah, they lost at the weekend, but they're playing good football. Look what we're doing. We've got no identity. None. Zero. Caputo. Nothing. Nothing. And our ownership is saying it's going to take 3 more summer transfers to put this right. 3 more summer transfers, we're going to be in the Championship. Make no mistake. Now, I would love someone to clip this up and shove it on all the platforms, and the Ineos watch it, the Glazers watch it, and Sir Alex watches it. We need change, and we need it now. The ownership has to go. Sir Alex, call it out. Say how it is. You have no loyalty to them. Your loyalty is to the club. You built this club. They have killed your club. And you always said, Sir Alex, the club is bigger than any one man. Now, it's a supporters club. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be the club it is today. So we are calling you, Sir Alex. Come out. Make that change today and watch it change overnight. I promise you. I can tell you, I will lead this. But please come out and make that change. Call it and watch it rise. It'll be a tsunami. Don't underestimate the power of the fans. We will get rid of this ownership and the manager aside. But we need you to come out and call it how it is. Now back to the game. Now this is all Now we were on a 5-game non-losing streak, but I was under no illusion that was just temporary because they were all flukes. In every one of these games, we bottled the Tottenham game, we bottled the Nottingham Forest game, bottled it, absolutely bottled it. The other games we won, well, we didn't really win, we got lucky. The first game, Sunderland, it was 2-0. Their manager changed it, closed us out. We never had a sniff of the ball, and they didn't have a striker, so it finished 2-0. Brighton, we got lucky. They missed a lot of chances. They were better than us. We scored ours, they missed theirs. Liverpool are on a stinking run right now, so you can't really compare that. Who have we beat? Who we should have beat? No one. Should have beat Everton today. Lost. Should have been Spuds. Got a draw. We got a draw from defeat. They were Awful. Nottingham Forest were there for the taking. Absolutely there for the taking, but we made it hard work. Hard work. Why? Every time we need our captain to be accounted for, to take the game by the scruff of the neck and raise his game, raise the players, he goes missing. Today was another case. Missing. He was there as the invisible man, and I am sick to the back teeth of him shoving his arms up in the air, in the referee's ear. Do your flipping job. Do your job. Leave the referee alone. I'll have to admit, the standards of the referees have gone through. They're so on the floor right now. The standard is terrible. And what's worse, having VAR has been the worst thing for referees. The amount of decisions they get wrong is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's ruined the game of football. It's absolutely ruined it. It's like the referees can't referee a game. There was 2-3 tackles today. There was 2-3 incidents right in front of the linesman, and he's giving it the wrong way. Giving it the wrong way, and he's looking right at it, 5 yards, and he's getting them wrong. So what's happened to the officiating? Howard Webb, PGMOL, have a look at this, because the standards are on their floor. You need to get a grip of this. And if these guys are not cutting it, get people that will cut it. Simple as that. Right, back into the game. Where do we start? Other than that was shocking. Up start to finish. The performance was at 0. I'm at a side. Every single player was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I was here last game saying Delight could be our future captain. No chance. Today proved it. He's not a captain material. No way. No way, Jose. Yoro and Delight can't play together. If we, the fans, can see that, why can't the manager see it? Time and time again, they two play together. We're useless at the back. The goals we give away are clueless. But these goals they're inexcusable. Again, Bruno was at fault for the goal. We're playing 6 at the back, and we can't protect the ball with 6-7 people behind the ball. I can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around it. Match facts. They had 1 shot in the first half. Scored. We had 0. We had 1 shot. Where, to be fair, credit to him, it was a good shot. It was an okay shot. It was straight to the goalie. It was the wrong... People may think keeper saved it. No. The right pass was playing at Tamad, who could have crossed it. We had 4 players in the box at that point, waiting for the cross, and he goes and does that. So again, he's at fault. So I'm just going to skim through, right, the whole team, start to finish, 1 to 11. Right. A couple of weeks ago, the manager said, I'm here for the club, the future, the history. I'm going to be playing this. It's all about youth. This guy's a bottler. He will never play. Why did he bring Kobe in? He wanted to change. He was desperate. But you can't, if you bring in Kobe and make a change, you can't just play the same formation. You got to make tactical changes. Don't just bring players on and stick to the same system. You have to make the changes to impact the game. Am I the only guy that's seen this? He's getting paid big money and he's making all the decisions wrong. Now, I wrote loads of things, all about team selection poor, shocking defending, absolutely shocking. The second half, Stretford end. Why are we not shooting at the Stretford end? It kills me, absolutely kills me. You never get the same buzz when and he does it. A year now I've been watching this. Every time we win the bus, he'll make it chunk. Away teams will always do it anyway, but for your manager to go against what we've always done culturally, shame on you, manager. Shame on you. You're going to go home with your fat pocket, yeah, and sit on it and sleep easy. Us fans are trekking home in the freezing cold and watching that turgid football you're serving us and expecting us to eat that and stay quiet. Well, you got another thing coming, manager, because you're a disgrace. Absolute disgrace you are. Just a joke. And the fact that you've got a captain who's not a captain as your captain because you're a weak manager, you've got a weak flipping captain who's too busy. That's all he can do. Or stick his arms up in the air rather than grab a player, give him a shake. Tell him, get clued on, switched on, stay in the game, get in your zone. He's too busy criticising them. So for me, sack the manager, sack the board, sack Bruno and take Dorgu and flipping Dallo with you. Team Rain, this is an easy one. Every single one of them gets a 0. The only one that gets any credit, Kobe, because I'm a Kobe lover. Kobe didn't do anything wrong when he came on. He did. Listen, he came on, he couldn't change anything. The system was all the same. So he gets a 5. Ahmad, man of the match, 7. Everyone else, Bruno got not Bruno, Brian, I'd give Brian a 3. But everyone else on that pitch, have a look at yourself. Have a hard look at yourself. This is not United standard. This is not Bromwich standard. This is relegation fodder. You would not get into the relegation team in the Premiership when you're playing for Man United. Have some flipping pride in that strip. Just a joke. They're not interested because of their manager and the stupid board. Oh God, I'm fuming. I'm absolutely livid with that. They're all useless. Every single one of them. Top to bottom. And they want to bring in new midfielders. Please, no. Sack the flipping board. Sack the manager. Then make changes. You can't do anything. Right. I'm just having a quick chat. Right. Bruno and Dorgu. Right. The fact that their performance was pathetic, it's non-mentionable. They all got zeros. That tells you itself how bad they were. Sorry, just had an apple. That tells you how bad they were. No chances created. How many chances did Xerxes have? 0. Couple of headers, but they were half chances at best. Just dreadful. Dreadful start. No energy in the football. No one knows what they're doing. It's just pass for passing's sake. The ball gets tired. The ball's complaining they flipping ball ache. Because when United passed, Everton have the ball. Every time they have the ball, they looked like they're going to score. They were productive. They were 10 men. They made us look like they had 13 players on the pitch because we couldn't get near the ball. Time and again, they just played good football. And Jack Grealish, what a waste of a talent. What a waste of a player. He should be wearing the United number 11. That is Jack Grealish's number. Man United's number 11. He was desperate to come to United. I wanted him United when Jose Mourinho wanted him at United. I've been wanting him ever since. They tried, but because we've got in it board, we've got Humpty Dumpty at the top at that time, i.e. Tinhead and John Murtaugh and whoever else, the Cocoa Clown Factory, whatever they were called. Never let that happen. He went to City. He did okay, but he would have been the revelation that United were looking for. He would have dragged it. I look at him and I look at Bruno and I know which player I would have in my team. Just crazy. People are bouncing off him. He doesn't give the ball away. Our captain, moans, gives the ball away, always the wrong pass. And I've been saying this for years, even when I said his stats are flawed. And so please don't give me your XGs and he's got more assists than Paul Scholes. Not fit enough to lace Paul Scholes' boots. He's not even as good as Payet. Does anyone remember Dimitri Payet who played for West Ham? He's not even good as him. The Canyon. These are players who are better than him, who impact. They were proper captains who impacted games. This guy's a fraud. He's just there to pick him as win. You should have done the right thing, you chicken. You should have gone to Saudi. So, the future, this is what needs to be done. A plane to Saudi for Bruno. A plane for Dorgu to go anywhere in the world. They don't care, anywhere but far. And Dallo, anyone that has him. But no one in the Premiership will have him because he's dire. Get them out of there. And the manager, fly back to Portugal. Get gone. I don't want to see you in the club. To be fair, I've had a couple of tickets to go late. 2 fixtures coming up. But at this rate, am I going to be bothered? Am I hell? No chance. I'm not. Right now, I'm so angry I probably won't go. But I know, come close to the time, I'll be right, okay, let's go. But it's just emotions. We're emotional supporters, and Man United putting our fans through the mud. Us fans are on the floor. Now, I'm calling it out. This was the easiest play rating I've ever had to do. The manager gets a -5. Bruno gets a -5. In fact, manager -5, Bruno -2. Everyone else 0. Brian a 3. Kobe 5. Ahmad man of the match with a 7. That's the players done. That's how ineffective the whole team was. And when Mount came on, watching Mount with the number 7 shirt, do you know you've gone from Beckham, Cantona, Ronaldo to Valencia, Mount, Owen. Are we for real? It's like number 7's just a normal shirt anymore. It's just a normal shirt. It's just dreadful. We need change. We need it now. We are where we're going to finish at the end of the season. And I'll be surprised if we get any... Under this manager, we're not going to get any higher. Now, with that note, I think I need a time out because I'm getting really frustrated. Just... I don't know what more I can add to this other than we need change and we need it now. And I'm going to get a lot of stick from a lot of fans saying that you're a goalie or you're this and that. I don't like Amran, don't like that. I'm just saying it how it is. If that makes me a hater. I'm not a hater of the club. I'm a hater of the manager. I'm a hater of the ownership. I am hater of Dalo Dog, but I don't hate the club. I love the club. The club means... If it didn't mean to me, all my family members are all United fans. We go to games because it means something to us. It's a big day out. It's a big day out for us. I mean, it's a whole day. It's not a cheap event. It was different back in the day when I used to go every week. It was different. I was a single man then, or I didn't have any children. So it was different. Week in, week out. The buzz, the atmosphere, the 12:30 kickoffs, the 12 quarter-to-ones. It was electric. Now, I can't remember the last time I had them feelings. Because every game I'm thinking, what turgid football am I going to go and watch today? It's dire. I watched a couple of weeks back Crystal Palace with Bournemouth and the game was end to end. It was unbelievable. They finished 3-3, but it was end to end football. I long to watch a game like that at Old Trafford. I can't remember the last time I've seen a game like that. The football we play is dire. It really is dire. First and foremost, we sacked Ten Hag because we had no identity. We sacked Ollie because we had no identity. We're now in a third manager who's got no identity. We're a year in with this project. Yet the ownership think who are cowards as well because they're hiding behind the manager who's also a coward because he can't play proper football and he can't do the... He made a claim, if I'm not the guy, I will walk away for no money. Now he's clearly staying because that 10 or 15 million pound that he's going to get for walking away, he can't say no to because it's all about the money. It's all about greed. It's not about Man United. They're not Man United fans. We're the Man United fans. We're the ones that can't sleep. We're the ones that can't eat. We're the ones that pay their flipping wages. Yeah, who pays our wages? They're living on the back of us and they go and serve us that. Every week, that's the best the manager can do. The manager has to go. Every commentator, pundit out there was on the back of Erik Ten Hag. The only one that stuck his neck out for him was Roy Keane. This manager has been protected because no one's got on his back. That is unfair. We have to call it how it is. He's been here a year. The football is relegation form. He will get us relegated. He will break the United hierarchy. This run that we've had a youth player on the bench, will go under this manager. If this manager had bottled, like he says, I want to protect the future, he would have brought Shea Lacey on. He would have brought Shea Lacey on in the game. But he didn't. Right, okay, I think I've said enough. It's Crystal Palace, I think, next weekend. God knows, oh God, I'm not looking forward to that. Right, for now, if you like what you see, please follow me. Please like, share, and tell your friends. And share your comments. Let me know how you feel. Please put in your comments so we can grow this community. Let's grow as a community and let's make a change. Let's make a difference to every United fan out there. And it doesn't have to be a United fan. It can be fans from all over the world, all over the nation. I'm not bothered as long as we're talking football. As long as we're saying the right things, we're talking the right... And in the top and bottom of it, it's all football. And we're talking football and we're talking sense. But for me, till the next time, let's all pray we have new owners sooner. Let's hope Alex Ferguson as well. And everyone else is fine, fit and healthy out there. Sir Alex, before I call it, please, please, please come out. Say them words. They got to go. That's all you have to say. The rest will take care. Right. Everyone else, let's try to get a good night's sleep. Peace out for now and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Love from Scotty.